Here we are, 2 divisions and 4 weeks later, halfway through stage 1 of the Pro League, and we're starting to see the standings take shape. We have seen some great matches from both divisions, but a great piece produced during week 4 prompted the players of Division B on which division they thought was the harder division in terms of competition. They all said B, obviously. Egos were going into play, but I'll leave this up to you players, Maven and Benson. After 4 weeks of play, which division has had the toughest competition thus far? Maven, since you won last week, you're starting this week.
Well, thank you. I'm going to agree with the Division B players. I think top to bottom, it's really, really difficult for anybody right now. And outside of Epsilon, you've got 7 teams that have a chance in the second 2 weeks to really make a run for top 4. You've got 3 teams sitting at 3 and 4 right now. And you had E United kind of sitting at the bottom of the pack. Who knows when they're going to come alive, if they're going to fix the issues they have and they can make a late run. It seems like every single day in Division B, teams are flip-flopping what position they have based on upsets. And Unilad's been a big part of that. EG's had a late run. E United falling off. Envy having the great performance they did. It just seems like anyone can sort of get into the top 4. You feel like LG and Envy are locked, but for those other 2 spots, who the hell knows, man? It's stacked in B.
No, it most certainly is. I hear you on that one. Benson, though, you got to hear Maven's point. Do you agree or disagree? Is it Division A or B?
I'm going to have to say Division A, personally.
Okay.
First of all, as well, Jack, apologies about letting Maven win last week. I was ill, though, but I'm ready to go this week, so I'm going to kick his ass.
You
Don't worry, I
still
got you. Thanks, Clint. You're a great friend. But no, in all seriousness, I'm going to go Division A, and the reason I'm going to say Division A is I'm taking the stance of to win the division, right? To get that #1 seed coming out of the division. It's so close at the top side that the top 4 teams are separated by just 1 game win. That's it. You look at the teams in Division A, obviously, you've got Optic Gaming, Rise Nation, TK, and Red Reserve, all separated by just 1 game win. You've got 6 and 1, 6 and 1, 5 and 2, 5 and 2. You just don't know. The level of competition has been so good between those 4 teams. Yes, obviously, you know, Clint probably has an easier argument here when you think about it because Division B is just so close from top to bottom. But the top 4, that's the argument I'm looking at here with Division A. I think the fight for first place, it's anybody's game.
No, I like it. I mean, but I think you could argue both sides of this. It really is. It depends on who you're asking who it's the hardest for, right? If you're talking to the bottom 4 teams in division, what's the hardest? I get your sentiment. Division A, certainly those they're so stacked at the top. But then if you look at Division B, it's throughout the entire lineup of 8 teams. Okay, 7 teams. Epsilon is horrible. But the other 7 teams, you really can make a conversation. So really, I guess it sort of comes down to your definition. It's semantics at this point. Both divisions very stacked. It's the top 16 teams in the world. But I'm still going B just due to the fact that I feel like an upset can happen at any moment.
So you would prefer to, just to clarify this, if you're a team trying to make playoffs, you prefer to be in Division A or Division B?
If you're a team trying to make playoffs,
playoffs.
Well, it depends. Are you asking Optic Gaming? Because I'd feel like I'm a lock there because I have 4 teams at the bottom are very easy to beat.
As in if you're a team yourself right now, Clint.
Well, oh God, I'm gonna hope I'm in Division C playing as Jack Courage Dunlop. I mean, if I go to either of these, I'm getting hammered.
-1. Maven starting at -1.
Oh, damn it.
Begins already.
All right, you know what? But actually give him +1 because he said Epsilon's trash, so he's back to even. But no, I actually do like the argument you both bring up there, and you bring up good points. And I think the #1 thing for me is you do bring up the idea. It's the overall competition on Maven's side with Division B, but then the stat top 4 as well. I think this is one where I'm actually on the same side as what both of you brought up in your arguments. This one's tough to choose. You know what? I'm feeling nice today. I'm feeling generous. We're starting after First Blood at 5-5. You both get your 5 points. We're staying even.
All right, all right.
I think you can make a great argument for either. And Maven, the wise comments, don't make me take any off of you.